Alright, this is the first video of 2022, if I remember to say that. And I have a lot of odds and ends to get through because the mail has been kind of not present for a few days because of all the holidays in between and that kind of stuff here. But I will get through it and you'll see what I'm starting to collect in 2022. I still have this photo of Greg Larson to Mickey. So if your name is Mickey and you want that photograph, I believe that is yours. You just have to contact me. If you're not Mickey and you want that, well, I'm sorry, I can't help you. So there's that one still there. This is the thing came in the mail. Cover this up here. But it is best septic or something like that. Septic tank pumping. Yesterday's Meals on Wheels. So there's that one. I just thought that was funny, out of Eugene, Oregon. Nothing I want to deal with. Not for me. Don't need it. But I got some other postcards, including that one. I could throw that in my funny postcards collection. It didn't get postmarked, unfortunately. This one is from Crockett, California. And very nice cancels for Crockett. I'm going to get out of this here for a second here. There was a reason why I had that open. Crockett, California. And unfortunately my stamp that was pasted here fell off. You can see where it canceled right there, and then my stamp fell. Probably another Christmas stamp. So this one came out pretty nice, and this is Leonardo da Vinci postcard there, so that was a kind of a nice Christmassy type postcard there, I guess. So that's kind of neat. Then I got one from Calexico, California, and that is a See the World postcard. Just one of those Goodwill ones I found a while back ago, and Calexico canceled everything, so that is always very nice when they do that. So there's that one. Then I have this one from Windsor, California, I believe, and there is a winery somewhere near Windsor, California, maybe in Windsor. So there's the grapes postcard I've mailed out many times, and a bunch of stamps that I don't use very often, these large ones, because there was plenty of room. 10 cent, 10 cent, 10 cent, and 10 cent. So that is kind of neat to have that one there. Some of the stamps ripped a little bit, but good enough. And then I got a couple more here. This one here is from Etna, California, and this one just says Deluxe Highway Rest Area. I think that's probably a Montana postcard, but didn't say Montana. So there's that one there. And Etna, California, unfortunately the old Peace on Earth sticker did not cancel well at all. You could barely read it right here. December 30th is when they canceled it. So anyway, another postcard from my collection. And this one is Parker Dam, and they canceled this because a lot of people were afraid to cancel my vintage stamps, but they don't realize that these are worth only face value or less in some instances. But they did cancel back there, so you can read that. So at least, but unfortunately a postal machine tore another notch out of it. But at least it's another postcard there. I have lots of loose odds and ends to get through here. I have two cards, and I can only find one at the moment, unless I find it in... Oh, here's the other one. So this was an accidental purchase. This is Moments and Milestones, 36 hits, 100 pence. And this is numbered... Where is it? It's on here. It's number 25 out of 150. I'm not sure why somebody, bid it up 6 times... up to $1, and I thought it was $1 minimum bid, so I figured, well, 6 times, somebody surely, and I think I won this for $1.30 something, free shipping. So nothing great. This card actually sells for $1 on the internet, but you know, it's number 25 out of 150, so I didn't overpay by that much. So there is that one. If you're a 100 pence collector, well then that's for you. Then I got this one here because I thought this might be one of the very few sets I'm going to be building this year, because it has a very nice description of what the relic is on the back. This is Jeff Kent, and I was high bidder at $1 for this All-Star Stitches. I didn't even try to put in another bid in there. So I have 2 cards from this set here, one from COMC and one from eBay. And I think it's a 50 card set. Don't quote me on that one. But they're all very, very cheap. The most expensive card is probably $8 or $10. And these were like some sort of event-worn jersey for that particular event. And it tells you that you got an All-Star Workout jersey card. So I thought those are very nice, colorful ones, and nobody is catching those, going for those, so I'm going to go for those. Then I got some scout patches in, and you will see a bunch of those coming in the next week or two, because I'm switching gears. I'll still do cards, but not on the same level that I did before. and I'm collecting 1975 patches because I've mentioned why I do that all the time. And this is Johnny Mercer's Pier, 1975, and I had that page open here. Wrong one here. Get out of this here. Because Johnny Mercer, the pier was in honor of one of the original 1939 owners who was a famous singer and songwriter and also ran the pier for more than 20 years until his death in 1964. There's another Johnny Mercer that's spelled wrong or differently than this one, so I don't know, it's the same one, but 1975, and I had to have that one. It was probably $2, I think. Then we got this one here, the City of Brook Park Cleanup Award. It may not even be gout related, but it's 1975, and I had to have that. I think it was probably on a hat or a jacket of some kind. Not really sure because it's fairly thin, but it's in still really good condition. Let's get out of this so we can see what's going on here. That's better there. A little bit better there. So there's that patch. Then I got a really unusual patch, and this came as a set. This one was made really, really cheaply. So if you've seen the other Scout patches I've had in the past, and they're well made. This is really paper thin, very, very plasticky on the back here. It's got a bunch of stuff on there in the back there. But this is Las Vegas Area Council for the 2013 National Jamboree, and that is the Pawn Stars there. There's Big Hoss, I call him Big Loss. Then there's Chum Lee, Austin Chumley Russell. Then there's Rick Harrison, the boss. And then I don't know, the gangster, whatever you call him, the old man, who's Richard Harrison Sr., I believe, who has since passed away 2 or 3 years ago. But those are the only episodes they ever run on the reruns. They always run them with him because he was really the star of the show. He was second. Then Chum Lee and the grandpa were the top 2 draws of the show. And then he basically complained to his dad all the time and complained about Chumley being an idiot, and then he'd always be the brunt of all the jokes. He could never win, so that's why I call him Big Loss. And so that's a neat patch. And then I got one. This is actually one that will cross off from on my list there, and this is the 30th Vigil anniversary of the Sippo Lodge, well, not 19 anything. It's Lodge number 377. I think the Sippo Lodge has been merged into another one. Not sure. I couldn't find another one of these on eBay, but this was $3 for this patch. $3, I think, free shipping. So I had to have that one. This was normally $6. He had some sort of crazy like 60% off or 50% off sale. So I had to get a bunch of those. I may have... I don't know. I think I've got some from this seller before, but I do have a lot of sellers that were blowing out patches at the end of the year, whether it's because of the Scout bankruptcy or what, I'm not really sure. But really cool stuff, and I'm like trying to be very, very, collective. This, I think the whole set of these Las Vegas areas are about between 30 and 50 bucks for the whole set. I think there's a round patch that goes in the middle, and then there's one for each of these guys here. So there's a Corey patch, a Chumley patch, a Rick patch, and a senior patch there, I think. Don't quote me on that one. They're between $30 and $50, but for $3 I figured I'd take this one because you got all of them on there, and I could see what this looks like, and I don't have to go for the whole set. But believe me, when you go to the Jamboree patches, you'll find some really cool non-scouting related ones, and maybe in a few years this will become really hard to get. I'm still looking for Disney's Up, and it was like a donation for Friends of Scouting or something like that. It was like a $10 donation. I had a chance to buy one, and I can't find another one at all, and I think it was like a $10 or $15 donation. I should have probably done that. The other council shoulder patches there were some for SeaWorld in Florida. Those are getting super hard to find, and I lucked out and bought one for like $5 or $6. So some of these are collectible and some of them are not. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will be going for more of these if I have time and funds permitting, that sort of thing, and I will be cutting out the extra stuff that you see on my channel, and thank you for watching.